What's up, fantasy freaks? It's time for my round 9 review. I had a comment on my last video. The guy fell asleep watching my video, and I do know that my voice is not exactly the most enthusiastic, but I've decided to have some Red Bull. Hopefully I can get some more enthusiasm into my voice and keep you guys awake for the whole video. And get a sponsorship deal with Red Bull. Anyway, round 9 score 969. Very happy with that. It was such a bad round heading into Sunday. I was panic trading, bringing in Fogarty and Walsh for Utokumanu and Alvaro, and I reversed it because I realized I was panic trading and that I should just stay strong to my decision. So Fogarty ended up getting 69, but Walsh with his 20 something off the bench, still glad that I didn't pick him up. And yeah, overall rank 202 is pretty good considering how bad my team was this week. Let's see how many players under 40. We've got Crichton 1, Schuster 2, Peachy 3, Opachik 4, Tedesco 5, Laurie 6, Walker 7, Simpkin 8, Alvaro 9 players under 40. That's a really bad week. But we had our high players, shining lights of the team. Cleary 176 points. Tommy T with 100 points, destroying my Warriors. It was good to see him playing well, but not good because it was against the Warriors. And we had Brayley back to his normal self, 74. Harris was 73. And I had him as a try scorer at the TAB, so that was awesome. $8.50 for the try. Fafita, 76 points. Very happy with that. And Moses was 64. Those were my good players. Very few. And that's pretty much it. Laurie with 26. And I swear he must have had 3 potential tries that got ruled out because of, I can't remember what, but he could have easily got 50, 60 points. And Peachy with his runaway try. I thought we're looking at a 70 pointer from Peachy, but no, only 39. And yeah, that's pretty much that. On to my trades. So team lists have come out and destroyed most of our teams. With Pap and Momorowski both named on the extended bench. It's not what we wanted to see after holding them for so long. Fingers crossed that they get put into the starting team by game day. But if not, I've still got a full squad of 17 to play. I've decided to get rid of Utokumanu. He's lost his bench spot. And he's reached his peak in price anyway. He lost 10k this week. And he hasn't been getting many minutes. So, yeah, he's an easy trade out. And Hampton, of course, he's injured and out for like 12 weeks. So he's an easy trade out as well. My 2 pickups are Hines from the Storm. He has a break-even of -2. And his last 3 games average of 48.7. So he is a very good option with Munster getting potentially out until after Origin. So that gives Hines a good round 10, 11, 12, 13. Gives him 4 weeks to make some cash, give me some good points, and then I can move him on. And Curran, it looks like he's nailed down that starting spot at the Warriors. He has a break even of 6 and he's averaging 51. So I don't know why it's taken me so long to get him. I know, well, I do know why, because like I said in an earlier video, there's lots of competition there, but it looks like he's got that starting spot, so I'm just going to go with it. There's so many injuries and I need to go for value. Even if he loses his spot, he'll get me through this week and we can play it by ear from there. Saving those 2 trades last week makes this trade possible. Potentially I should have got him last week, but it is what it is. Every week we get more information, and with him getting the starting spot again, it shows that the coach has got a lot of faith in him. So I'm going to go with him and see what happens. Looking at my team, so Brayley Hooker is good. Crichton, he's still averaging 57, so he's good. Harris has been really good since I brought him in. Watson has been moved to the bench and lost some minutes to Fitzgibbon, so he's going to be definitely a sell after round 13, I think. He would have peaked in price, and if he's not getting extra minutes, then he's definitely a cash out option. Bloor has been named on the bench this week for the Tigers, so I'll be interested to see how he goes, because there was good talk about him before the season started. Fafita, awesome. Schuster had a poor game, and so he's another one that's a potential trade out option for round 13. Cleary, captain. Moses, Peachy, Opachik, Teddy. I am hoping for a couple of big scores in the next 2 weeks, and then I will probably get rid of him. He just hasn't performed well enough, and we've had enough games from him now for him to have done well. If he does really well in the next 2 weeks, it might change my mind, but at this stage I'm thinking he's a trade out at Origin. And Laurie and Tommy T round out the wing fullbacks. McCullough, Curran, Walker and Hines on the bench, and Alvaro gives me 1 backup if anyone doesn't play, so very happy with this team. If Fafita doesn't get named, then Curran can slot in and Alvaro moves up 1, and then I've still got the potential for Pappenhausen and Momorowski to come in. So yeah, the team's looking pretty solid, and I'll just go through a couple of options for people looking to trade this week. Madison looks good, 2% owned. He's got a break even of 59, which is a little bit high, but he's cheaper than he should be, so I would say he's a good option, especially if he'll play round 13. Fogarty, like I said, he's someone that I wanted to bring in. I'm thinking potentially they've got the Panthers this week, so it's not ideal to bring him in this week, potentially next week. Although he's on a 3-game average of 65, so he's in good form. And TPJ, he's still a good option. Break even of 46 with a 67 average for the last 3. People that I would be steering clear of: Hughes from the Storm. He's been flying high for the last few weeks, but with all these with Smith and Grant and Munster out, I wouldn't be looking to get Hughes in. Their scoring potential is probably going to go down. And Dewey from the Tigers getting his 100. He's been moved to centre, so I wouldn't be wanting to pick him up either. I wouldn't really rate Dewey as a buy regardless, playing for the Tigers. If you want halves, you want to get them from the teams that are top 4, top 8 at least. Tigers definitely not that. So yeah. What else have we got? Marnie has got a break even of 92, so he could be a good pickup in a week or two. And Papali'i is break even's bang on his average, so you can wait and pick him up. Hopefully he has a bad game. And then there's Coruscant, could be a pickup in a couple of weeks for round 13. And of my Red Bulls running out. That's pretty much it from me anyway. So, if you've got any questions, you can message me on Instagram, NRL Fantasy Freak, or message on YouTube, and I will gladly answer any of your questions. It's going to be a very tough week for a lot of coaches, so I'm sure there's plenty of questions. And yeah, good luck with your trades this week, and I will see you in the next video.